Manchester United go ahead first and then concede an equaliser, and Ruud van Nistelrooy's Reds get a point against Chelsea at Old Trafford. Here's 5 things we learned in 5 minutes. Let's go. Number 1, Manchester United, of course, are still struggling in front of goal. One of the lowest metrics for a Premier League team, or probably even the lowest. Manchester United have scored 9 goals in 10 games, and today only get a goal thanks to a penalty. Now I'm going to praise Rasmus Højlund for winning the penalty because it's a really good touch, and then he takes it around the keeper. Is just known to make poor decisions and he gives away a penalty. Bruno Fernandes gets his first Premier League goal of the season, and you can tell with the celebration how much it meant to him, but that doesn't change the fact that Manchester United are still struggling in front of goal. And that actually leads me to my second point. Alejandro Garnacho really needs to improve the decision making that he makes. Now for me, the difference between good players and great players, one is decision making, and today Alejandro Garnacho showcased the poor decision making that he makes. And I understand sometimes a player might carry that weight and they want to take their team to the finish line and have their name in glory, but no, situations like this is not acceptable. You got to overlap with you, 83rd minute, utilize it. There's another chance with Amad Diallo, the right pass, right weight, you slip him in, you'd be able to create something. Now, like I said, watching Cole Palmer today, for example, he didn't get a goal, but if you had watched Cole Palmer a lot of the time, drifting a lot deeper between the space of the fullback and the winger and getting involved in the play, every time he gets a pass to go forward, whether it's going central, whether it's pinging it out far, he always has the right weight behind it. That is the difference between great players and good players. Number 3, Nazir Mazraoui, man of the match. What a bargain. He is actually one of the cheapest players that Manchester United have brought in recent years. 12.8 million is what they spent on him, and he is worth every single penny plus more. Playing as a left back when he's traditionally been playing as a right back this season for Manchester United, his ability to get forward, but not only that, it's the job that he did on Madueke throughout the game. Nullified him completely and did the same thing to Pedro Neto when he switched over to that side. Easily, in a game where there probably wasn't a lot of bright sparks for Manchester United, Nazir Mazraoui for me was the man of the match. Number 4, Marcus Rashford has only played 2 90s this season, and again, similar to midweek, Marcus Rashford gets taken off just at the 70th minute. Now, I really don't know what's going on with Marcus Rashford, someone who historically has been Manchester United's most prolific goal scorer. In this team right now, he's probably the one that has the most goals, over 200 goal involvements for Manchester United. But this season, he is an absolute shadow of himself. I don't know what's going on with him. I don't know why the coaching staff as well feel that it's right to take him off every single time. And I think the biggest problem for me is accommodating for other players and playing Marcus Rashford out of position. I think today, when he played on the left-hand side, he was a lot better than on the right-hand side, despite the fact, and this stood out to me quite a lot, that he was not supporting his fullback when he was playing on the left-hand side. And as a result, Nazir Mazraoui had to deal with Malo Gusto and Madueke. When Rashford went out to the right-hand side, there was some points where he was tracking back in the second half to Marc Cucurella, and there was sometimes he was just leaving him. So maybe that's the reason we're not seeing Marcus Rashford play a full 90. The last time he played a full 90 minutes, Liverpool 3-0 in September. And last but not least, Ruud van Nistelrooy, of course, will continue to be the interim manager for Manchester United until Ruben Amorim comes in. When Amorim comes in, let's be honest, guys, you, I, all of the fans, we don't know what Amorim's going to do with this squad that he has. We don't know who's going to start. We don't know how he's going to play. Really, right now, it's just speculation. But one thing that I do know is watching Manchester United today against Chelsea, and obviously throughout the season and last season, there needs to be a change in the way that Manchester United play. Because you look at the front line and I think Højlund, Xerxes, Rashford, Garnacho, Bruno, Amad, I don't know where the goals are going to come from. The fact that Manchester United have some of the lowest metrics of a Premier League team this season when it comes to being in front of goal says a lot. Ruben Amorim has a big task ahead of him. But if you look at the positives from today, getting a point against Chelsea, a point against Villa, after Man United have lost to Spurs and Liverpool this season, it's a point gained. Do you guys feel like Manchester United actually dropped points today by drawing? Of course, Man United went up and then conceded a great goal to Caicedo. But I feel like when Joshua Zirkzee came on and Rasmus Højlund came off, that was Ruud van Nistelrooy's way of going for the draw. Let me know what your thoughts are, and be sure to hit the like button, guys, and make sure you subscribe.